They have, they're on a short time.
Do you have a short time?
Yeah. She's gotta be down, she's gotta clock you down.
You don't know.
I don't think so.
Drayden.
I know.
Well, I love you guys all. Thank you. God bless. And if you ever need me again.
Thanks.
Before coming out to Mather, I was homeless for approximately 5 years. And it wasn't just by myself, it was with my daughters as well. So we would go from, driveway to driveway, and we all stayed in the car. My older daughter was about 7, she might have been 8, and my youngest daughter was about a year. Before I got here, I had ended up, because I suffered from addiction as well, and so at the end of my road, I had given up both my children, and I was by myself, and entered a rehabilitation center. And so from there, I came out here, and I would have to say that from the moment that I made it out here, there was just a sense of safety for me. I remember getting my room, I remember getting my case manager, and I just got involved with everything that I possibly could. I enjoyed all the groups and just the sense of community. In my addiction, I never had a legal job in my life. I had no true friends. I didn't know how to communicate. I had nothing. When I got out here to Mather, I was empty, but relieved once I got here. I was just a shell. And Mather provided all that internal stuff for me. I came into Mather because I needed something different. I wanted something different. I knew that I had to do these classes, and I knew that it was an employment-based facility, so I was going to be learning some skills, and I was going to have to get out and get a job. I got my first job when I was out here. I got it at that little Subway right up at the corner. And I think that my experience on the street and the fact that my disease in my head told me, well, if it doesn't work out here for you, you know where to go. I'm right here. Right? So there's nothing for you to be afraid of, because I knew how to survive out there. I was going to learn how to live out here. And there's a huge difference between surviving and living. I got my children back here. I received all that internal stuff that I should have been given from my parents, right? The skill set, the coping mechanisms, like all of those things to live a life that I didn't receive from them. I got to go to the groups, like the money management, and like my case manager literally went with me to court and got all my felonies expunged. That was a huge barrier for employment for me. I got my credit all cleaned up. Like, I did all kinds of things out here that have totally benefited me today.
So the fact that some of these services might disappear, the kitchen might disappear, that community feeling might disappear, are any one of those things that we pull out detrimental to this program?
Absolutely. I remember going into the dining hall and just having that everybody in there and us being able to hang out and talk and build each other up and talk about what was going on and process. And if I don't have that sense of community, if I don't have that sense of belonging and like these are my people, this is my tribe, I could do this, then it's like a feeling of isolation and alone. And we all need people. We're a community. We talk to people, we deal with people all day long. And so that was a really huge piece. And all the other services out here, the classes were phenomenal for me. Yeah, it would be heartbreaking if they removed any of the services out here. I've been working at my same job for like 13 years. I'm a program manager of a program that totally gives back to the community. We actually send our clients out here. I'm going to school right now to get my master's in social work. All those things would have never been available to me if I didn't come out here to grow, to get that foundation, to just gain all the skill sets that I gained out here. It breaks my heart to think that they want to shrink this program or shrink the funding that's coming into this program. Before I got to this program, I was costing the community thousands of dollars. I was on welfare, I was getting food stamps, I was stealing, I was going to jail all the time. And I can only imagine how much that was costing the community. So for the community to pull funding from a program that puts all that stuff inside of me, of hundreds of others, and puts us in a position to go out into the community. And I've been at my job for 14 years, so that's 14 years of me paying taxes, being a productive member of society. So I guess I would just plead that you not do that, because it doesn't make sense. You know, I think a blind person could see that, really. Yeah. Mather set me on the path to an amazing life, and I've got an amazing life today. Yeah.